Talk with being like, oh my god, let's take every single bit. Hello everybody and welcome back to this YouTube channel. My name is Julie, and in today's clip, as you can tell by the title and by the thumbnail, I'm gonna discuss with you a very exciting launch from my standpoint, and that is, drumroll please, the Lottie London Ready Set Go powder in a pressed version. My favorite powder of all time, if you've been around here, is their loose version. And seriously, the only thing that makes me cringe at it is when I travel. It's very messy, extremely messy, and when I seen this, I was like, oh my god, this would be a dream when traveling. So I bought it, and I want to talk with you more about it. It's not the first time trying it out, so it kind of like allows me to tell you whether it's similar to the loose version or not, or whether it's just like good. Maybe you did not even try the loose version, but you're interested in a pressed one. So without further ado, let's jump into the part where I apply it and discuss with you what I think about it. So initially, I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. It has an embossed kind of like Lottie London into it. It's very classic and bougie. Lottie London is kind of like slaying the makeup game lately with packaging and just like launches in general. I really love them. So it looks very nice, and now let's just shall apply it. So this is the product, so I'm just gonna apply it with you today. And yeah, I'm just gonna take this itty bitty tiny brush, and literally I'm just setting my under eye area, and voila. This is so compact, and like at the same time it's kind of like picking up very easily. Like you don't have to scratch the pan. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not like a crazy pressed formula, I feel, and I quite like that. It does have a tiny bit of color, but I really don't mind it because I feel it illuminates my under eye area very nicely. And what I do with applying it to the rest of my face is take a bigger brush, kind of like tapping in, and do as such all over my face. So the way I do apply it is take a smaller kind of like dense brush, and I apply starting with the under eye area. And seriously, it actually does a great job. It's really nice. It's actually picking a bit of a more cast to say per se, so it's not like truly translucent. I can agree with people who say that. However, for my skin tone, it looks as if it illuminates my under eye area. So I actually prefer that. I don't mind it. They also have a darker version for, I guess, people who have a medium to, I'm not quite sure if dark skin tones, but for medium, I see it working. Obviously, I'm not an official makeup artist, so bear that in mind. I'm just speaking from the things I see online. So yeah, I don't mind the kind of like cast to say per se that it picks, because I feel it truly illuminates my under eye area, which I very much prefer. So when you take with the denser brush, I feel it does that, but when I take with my fluffy brush to apply it all over my face, I genuinely feel it doesn't do that much, at least probably because I'm very light skin toned, and I really like it. It sets really nicely the makeup. Now, to the part where I'm talking to you if it's very similar to the Lottie London Ready Set Go powder, the the loose form. It's actually very similar in my opinion. I think it does the same thing, and this is not that hardly pressed. I feel it's kind of like lightly pressed, and it picks up very much if you go like crazy. So that's why I always kind of like take the brush and just tap tap. I don't go crazy over the top with being like, oh my god, let's take every single bit, because I feel it's very loosely pressed, which makes it great, because I feel it kind of like resembles the old kind of like powder. It's not old, I mean it's older than this guy because it was launched later on, so it kind of resembles the same effect as the Ready Set Go powder in the loose form, and I personally love that. That's what I wanted, that's what I wished for, because that's such a pain to travel with. Like it gets everywhere, it's very messy, and this will not do that to me, and I actually love it. So yeah, maybe this video was quite short and on point, but I feel maybe it was actually helpful because of that. There's nothing much to say. If you already tried the loose powder, you already know. Like I think it resembles the same kind of like effect and I really like it. It doesn't do my skin dry, it doesn't pick up the texture, and yeah, I really love it. If I do recommend it, you ask, hell yeah. I actually think this is a much better option than the loose version because like I said, it's a mess traveling with it, but I still use that dearly and I love it. So either way, both are the same really. So yeah, I really hope by any means this video was useful and relevant. I know it was short, but sometimes I do clips like this where it's short on point, talking only about one product. So if you're interested in more videos like this, definitely subscribe and check the next video to see the drill with my channel. I'll hopefully see you into the next one. Bye!